should probably turn off Hannah Montana, huh? So, I have been... Hi, by the way. I feel like you guys are a little dusty. It's been such a long time since I've vlogged. I also have horrible allergies right now, so if it looks like I'm crying, I'm not. Well, maybe I am. Who knows? Maybe it's my body saying you need a little cry. But basically, I just got Chick-fil-A. And I thought that I would sit here and give you guys a little update on my life, because to be honest, for the last 2 months I've been very distant from everything in general and life in general, mainly because of things happening in my personal life. And it's caused me to basically not do anything for myself for the past 2 months. So today I'm out like doing errands. Actually got ready for once, which it has been a few and far between kind of thing lately. For the past few months, I have become kind of like a, I guess you could say a caregiver, just helping out with my family for those who need it. You guys know I don't like to say too much, but basically there have been some health problems, and I just am someone who, if I can help, I'm going to be there to help no matter what. And I feel like with my job being able to be so flexible, it's something that I really pride myself in doing, is being able to be there for people and being able to just take some stress off other people's backs. And so that's kind of where I've been putting most of my energy into that kind of thing. But at the same time, I have a really hard time balancing that and actually taking care of myself. And so I tend to put myself on the back burner, and then I wonder why, like, I'm not doing well mentally, you know? And it's become something that I need to focus on more. And so I'm going to try to, you know, do more vlogs about it, because I feel like if it's vlogging, then I feel like, oh, it's work. And so I tend to do it more than I would just on my own. But yeah, like, I haven't been doing skincare. I haven't been washing my hair. Like, I go a week without washing my hair, which I've never done, and that sounds so gross. I do use like dry shampoo, and it's not like I'm doing anything. Like, I'm doing lots. I have lots on my plate right now. I'm simultaneously like caregiving and running a business. So it's not like I'm not doing anything, but it's like physically I'm not like out and about doing things. I'm not running a mile, you know. It's not like super gross. That's another thing. I haven't been exercising, haven't been eating well. I haven't been, you know, on top of my finances. There are just so many different things that I haven't been doing, because when you put your all into other people, which can be such a wonderful thing, and I don't regret doing that ever for my family, but it can really make it so you can't help anymore because your cup is so empty, you know? So today I'm out, went to the orthodontist, came and got Chick-fil-A. I am going to go apply for a passport because I really want to take a vacation this summer. And oh, I also have to deposit a check into the bank. That's something I can tell you guys about. So I got an $1,000 check back from a vet surgery place because our family dog ended up bloating overnight one night, and I was over and I noticed, and I said maybe we should take him to the vet, there's something wrong. And we ended up taking him, and he needed to be rushed up to the hospital for emergency surgery, or else he would have passed away. So apparently it's something that happens in a lot of doodles, which he is a Labradoodle, and their stomach basically flips upside down, and it can kill them instantly. And a lot of time before the owners are able to get their dog to the surgery, they pass away. It's a pretty quick turnaround kind of thing, and I thank the universe that I was able to rush him up to this hospital. We got it done just in time. However, the cost of the surgery was crazy, and I would pay anything for a pet. I think that they are just like family. And so, you know, I was with my dad at that point when we heard, you know, the choices, and they basically presented it as pay this amount of money, which is an outrageous amount of money, or we put the dog down right now. And to me, I'm so grateful to have you guys who support me in this career, which means I have that money and I've saved that money and I was able to pay it. But I just feel horrendous for the amount of people who don't have that money, and most people wouldn't have that money just lying around. Like my parents wouldn't have had that money even though they would have done anything to save their dog. And I just saw the look on my dad's face, and we had to answer questions like, do we resuscitate if the dog ends up, you know, having a seizure or stops breathing? And it's just, that's a lot to process. And thankfully, Honey is okay. Honey is his name. Honey Bear is okay, and he made it through the surgery. He was such a strong doggy, and he is doing so much better. It's been a few months since that happened, and that's just one of many things that has occurred lately, but that's something I feel comfortable sharing. But the main thing about that, I'm not trying to say like, oh well, I paid, you know, I'm such a good dog owner. No, that has nothing to do with it. I was lucky enough to have that money, but there are so many dog owners out there who would pay that much, who would give an arm and a leg for their dog, and they literally cannot pay. And I think that is absolutely atrocious, that is what it comes down to save a member of your family. And I just, it really upset me when I heard that. But yeah, so if any of you out there have had to go through something like that, where they've told you basically the only option is putting your dog down or putting your animal down because you don't have the money, I am so sorry that you've had to do that. I mean, it's the same with the human medical field, you know, they expect all this money, and there's so much money and debt that is in it, when health should be something that we are all entitled to, you know, help with our health. But anyway, rant over about that, because I'm just so grateful that he is happy and healthy. He plays ball all the time. He gives loves all the time. We're now on an even like better plan for him for his stomach, so he's like eating better, even better than before. Doodles are notorious to have stomach problems anyway, and so I'm very happy, and he is okay, he is doing great. So that's great news that I can tell you guys. I feel like I just want to update you. I just want to talk to somebody, really. That's it. I think it's good to talk to people, and since I don't have many people in my life, you guys are that for me, and I appreciate that. What else was I gonna... Oh, so my orthodontist appointment today, I am almost done with my first round of Invisalign, which is about a year, so that's crazy, but there are still some things they want to tweak, so we're going in for like another round. But hopefully it will be done soon. I'm very happy with how they are looking. I just don't want to have Invisalign forever. I've heard of people who've had it for 5 years. I don't want that to be me. I've also started birth control for my periods, and I have noticed that my moods are so up and down when you're off the hormones, when you're on the hormones, you know, getting back on them again for your period week. Sorry if you're a male watching this, but it's good for you to know things too. It's just been a crazy amount of ups and downs, and I don't know, like, did you guys struggle with this? I'm on the pill because the inserts, the IUD, whatever it's called, freaks me out. There have been so many horror stories, but birth control in general is just one big horror story. I've heard so many people who have actually gotten off of it after being on it for so long because it's messed them up so badly, and then they're happier. So it's like, why am I getting on it if everybody else is happier off of it? I don't know. But yeah, it's just been like a roller coaster of emotions on top of like everything I'm already dealing with. And so basically I just, you know, I've been a mess, okay? Because I think so many of us put people first. And when we tend to do that, I feel like we put ourselves last. It's not like, oh, we're second. It's like we start putting, you know, one person first, and then another person comes second, another person comes third, and we just travel to the bottom when we should at least be second or third. You know, there's certain things where somebody else might need to come above you in certain instances. But if you're not at least, you know, up there for yourself, there's no way you can help them. So I'm trying really hard, even though it is difficult, but it's needed. So yeah, that's why I'm literally having Chick-fil-A and listening to Hannah Montana, because it makes me happy, and that's my idea of happiness. I don't go out and get drunk. I don't go party. I just listen to Hannah Montana in my car. But I think that is it for today's video. This is a little update for you guys, and I hope you're all doing well. Let me know how you're doing in the comments below. Okay, bye.